Well, hello, this is Amy coming at you from Living Our Best Life. This photo is a picture of the sun coming up last Thursday when I drove to Pennsylvania to see my Maw Maw. And this video is all about my Maw Maw, not about me, Pat, or the island, which maybe you get sick of hearing about, but we love that. But I love my Maw Maw. Happy Thursday, everybody. Amy coming at you from Living Our Best Life. And I am driving to my grandmother's. She lives in Pennsylvania. So since I am back in the States from the island, I have to come see my number one, my grandma, my bestie. So I am almost there actually. And I have a carload of puzzles, and Chris brought me puzzles for her too. And I went to the Goodwill and got tons of puzzles. And I went to Frank's and I got her some goodies from Frank's. And Pat made her some homemade ham salad that she is going to be surprised about. And yeah, so I'm coming over here to spend most of the day with her, and then I will leave before the crazy traffic coming through Pittsburgh and all that gets nuts, and make my way back to East Liverpool. So that's what I'm doing on this Thursday. I have a few more days here before I go back to the island to watch over our build. And it's cold here today. There was ice on the windows, but the sun is shining, so you gotta be grateful for that. So that's what I'm doing. Going to see my mama. So have a great day, guys. So this picture is from back in the day. Of course, I don't know if I was drinking coffee or not, but that's my grandma. Hot and sexy Maw Maw there, and me with my little bangs. But I grew up with my Maw Maw. I grew up with her being an example. This is when she used to take us, and this is my friend Marina, she would take us to sing Christmas carols to her patients. She was a nurse's aide and she did home health, and she would take us and we would just go, we would dress up and we would go and sing Christmas carols. This is every Easter we had hats, usually matching like this in this picture. We had the outfits for Easter Sunday. My mama always took me to church. This picture is Mother's Day, I believe, because I'm not quite sure why I would not have a hat on if it was Easter, but I'm thinking it's Mother's Day. That's my mom and Aunt Vicky are there as well. My mom's behind Maw Maw, and then Aunt Vicky's there to the left of her, and we had like corsages on. I have no clue. My bestie here, we had matching outfits. This is when I was a teenager. I would still go visit her. I would spend a month or so with her and Pappy Bob in the summer. My grandma and I have a special bond for sure. I don't know what we were doing here, but I know this was at my mom and stepdad's house in Lisbon when they lived in Lisbon, and we were just cracking up. But me and my mama have always had a bond. I would call her and want her to pick me up after she worked all day, and she would come pick me up. Most of the time I would have fell asleep and she would carry me to the car so that I would wake up the next morning and be at her house. Her and my Pappy Bob have been a huge part of my life. We lost him a few years back, but they've always been there for me. I've been blessed with some great family, and to still have my mama alive is a huge blessing. My husband just lost his last grandmother that was alive, and he said, I don't have a grandma anymore. I have no living grandparents. And I thought, man, how blessed am I to still have my mama. We are like best friends, and I try to go see her as much as I can. She's always been a great mama to my kids. This is actually a picture of her and I when Levi was in high school at a basketball game that he was playing in, and she came over. And this was a special time right here. She came over and she stayed with us, and she spent Christmas with us. So she got to do the whole thing Christmas Eve when we go over to Pat's mom and dad's. Then she got to be here for the kids when they opened up their gifts Christmas Eve, like their pajamas Christmas Eve. And then she was here Christmas morning. So that was really special because she got to be with our family, me, Pat, Hannah, Levi, and Gabby, to celebrate Christmas. And this is a picture of, this is probably Christmas Eve if I had to guess, when they open up their pajamas. So back to this bond that me and my mama have. So she would pick me up after working late, and then I would just be there like for the night, and then she'd have to take me back and she'd have to go to work. And so this is a picture of Christmas Eve at Brenda and George's house, whenever Mama was here. I just wanted to be with my Mama. Her and Pappy Bob would take me camping. We would go to Assateague Island in Maryland every summer and camp and see the wild horses, and we loved the beach. Here's Mama with Hannah at her graduation party. That's something that me and Mama have always had in common. We love the beach. She loves jumping the waves. And I just told her the other day, I wish that she was able to go to Roatan so that she could, there's not waves there unless there's a storm. Here's her and Levi at one of his dances, and she was here. But that we would have that opportunity that she could go and see a place and be at a place that Pat and I absolutely love. Here's Gabby and her at a dance that she went to. It must have been the same dance that Levi went to as well. But I've just super duper blessed to have such a great mama. Been in my life my whole life. This is her hand writing that I got on the bottom of my foot, faith. I did that because she's the reason that I have the faith that I have today. Like I said, she would take me to church. She's the reason that I know God the way that I know God today. And I'm grateful for that more than anything, because that's the most important thing in my life. I'm going to try to get through this video without being a baby. But I am the person I am today because I have an amazing mom, but because I have a wonderful grandma. This is a pajama top that Hannah got her that said, "Y'all need Jesus." And if you see on the table, she has a puzzle on her table all the time. So I always make sure that I take her puzzles. Even ladies from yoga bring her puzzles. And this particular puzzle right here that she put together is a picture of her and I, and LaDawn bought that for her. So everyone knows that she loves puzzles. And she has jokes. I'm always peeing, if you know me. So she bought me this female urinal, which I've never used because I don't even think this sucker would work, or I can't even wrap my mind around it. But she has jokes. So she has faith, she has a huge heart, she's super strong, and she has jokes. And this last picture is of her when she was, I'm not quite sure how old she was here, but absolutely gorgeous, just like she is today, inside and out. She always has been. Blessed to have my mama. Thank you, Mama, for everything you've ever done for me, for always being there, for still being here. And I am grateful. I would never miss any opportunity to love you and to be able to spend time with you and just hug you with all of my heart. I hope you know I love and appreciate you. And remember, I'm in Ohio, even when I'm in Roatan. And remember, I'm only a phone call away. I love our Friday morning conversations, and I'm so glad that we have those opportunities no matter where I am in the world to talk and chat on Fridays. Thank you for helping me be the person that I am today so that I can live my best life. I pray you live your best life the rest of your days on this earth. I love you.